Hello, dear students. Once again, Imanat here to discuss about our reading and writing. It's Unit 4, Level 2, and today we are at page 68. The topic today is what makes a competition unfair. As you know, competition means a game or a contest or a match, yeah, between two teams. For example, it might be a football game, it might be cricket, volleyball, any game. So competition is match or a game, and unfair mean that is not fair, partial, to make something partial or show favoritism or illegal or unfair. For example, in these days games, uh, if you look in different maths, so we have technology, we have different costumes, different kind of, yes, things happening in games, and they make the game different. For example, a few years ago, the games and competitions were different, but now, for example, let's take the example of swimming. The people who are in proper uniforms and full dresses, it's easy to swim and take part. For same is the case in football. Pairing matters, and also use of drugs and medicines. So some unfair ways they make the game unfair. So, for example, let's go to activity A. Discuss the question. Yeah, what sports do you like to play? What sport do you like to watch? So you have to respond. Maybe it's football, volleyball, swimming, yeah, cricket, any sport you want to like and or watch or play. Look at the photo. What are these players doing? Yeah, it's you can respond. It's swimming, or you can write your answer. Then, as you know, in each unit we have a question, so you have to listen this and answer this question. Do you think that home team has an advantage? Why or why not? Can you give an example of cheating in a sport? Yeah, you have this question in cheating in sport and home team. For example, any team is playing at its own country, that matters or not, it has advantages or not. So you have to listen and respond.
Unit 4, Sociology, the Q Classroom.
In Unit 4, we're going to talk about competition. The Unit 4 question is, what makes a competition unfair? Marcus, you like to watch soccer, right? Have you ever seen a soccer matchup you thought was unfair?
In a way, yes. Some teams have more money and are very popular, so they can get better players. That's kind of unfair.
What about where they play the game? Can that make it unfair? Sophie.
Well, I guess it's unfair when one team has a lot of supporters. That's why they move around, because the home team has an advantage.
What do you think, Felix? Do you agree with that?
Not completely. I mean, the home team has an advantage, but since they do move the games around, I don't think the overall competition is usually unfair. Unfair makes me think of when someone cheats.
Yes, cheating is definitely unfair. Una, Marcus mentioned money. Sometimes athletes have more money and can afford better equipment or uniforms. Do you think that makes the competition unfair?
Yes, I do.
Yes. So you have to respond. Or do you think that home team has an advantage? Advantage means, yeah, benefit. So for example, if someone has more fan and more supporters, they may encourage the players and put the pressure on the opposite team. So it may happen. And also a team which is famous, popular, and has a lot of money, it may affect. It is your opinion, you can give your opinion as well. Okay, let's go to next page. Here we have, first of all, we have money and sports. What is your opinion? Money affect the sports? I think yes, you can give your opinion. And Then move to the vocabulary here. Yes, the first word is underlined word is, yeah, here are some words reading. Read the sentence and write each underlined word next to correct definition. Here are the definitions, yeah, and here are the word advantage. As you know, the word advantage mean uh, positive points, useful thing, pros, yeah. So advantage, something good. Championship mean, for example, there is a tournament or a league, yeah. At the end, one team win. For example, uh, the championship in an area, or yes, so the team win the game and the winner is the champion. Compete means to take part in a game and to yes, to take part in a game against other teams and try to win or to achieve the goal. Yes, then we have the word effect mean impact, influence, yeah, when you, yeah, something have influence or impact on others. Financial, that is related to money, like economical, similar meaning, not same in all grounds, but similar financial regard. Then we have the word include mean to add, yes. So limit mean the last amount of something, or the limit mean for example border or something, there is the last limit. Solution mean to find out the answer of a problem, yes, or to solve a problem or answer a question is called solution. So you have to read these uh, underlined words and match with the definition and show the answers to your teacher. Then we'll move to activity C. Yes, what does it say? Scan the article to find the names of three teams and two people to find the answer quickly. Just scan doesn't mean to scan by your mobile phone. Scan means go quickly. What does it demand? Yes, scan the article and find the names of three teams. Okay, for example, here we have, yeah, Real Madrid. What else? Yeah, what other team do you see in the first site? You have some time, yeah, and to also we have visiting, yes, you have to find out the name of the teams and players. For example, player here Cristiano is a player, yeah. Then we have AC Milan, Manchester United, yes. So Barcelona, different teams. You have to find out that name of the teams and the player. Then write it in your notebook, find out quickly. Then we move to, do you think wealthy teams are usually better team? Yeah, what is your opinion? Wealthy team are usually better team. You may respond according to your knowledge. If team it has a lot of wealth, lot of money, it will be better. Yeah, it depends which field mean better in performance. Maybe sometimes they have a lot of good thing, good equipment, yeah. So now you have to read this article, money and sport, yeah. How does money affect the sport? It is about, you have to go to page um, 73 and read this article and find out the answer of the question. Write T if it is true and F if it is false. The wealthiest team can attract the best player. Yeah, it is true according to general knowledge, but you have to read the article and then respond. The wealthiest teams attract the best players. So best player they can buy best players. Okay, you have to complete this exercise and show the answer to your teacher during the online session. Then you have to move to exercise C, answer these questions. So you have to read these questions according to the article. Which soccer team is the richest in the world? Yeah, who is the richest one? Has a lot of the most, I mean, having the most amount of money, the richest team. So you have to answer these questions. Write in your notebook if you have, or you can write and give it to your teacher when you have online session. Let's move to other exercise. Yes, it's activity D. Complete a sentence using information from the chart on page 72. Go back to page 72 and complete this chart. Complete the information from the chart. For example, here, yes, it is giving rank Real Madrid, country Spain, value in dollars, yeah, million 33 and 300 3,300 million, and yearly revenue rate 650 million. So you have to go shortly on this chart and complete this exercise D. Then when you finish, discuss, you have to do this, discuss with partner to suggest partner the two suggested solution in the article. Yani, how can you solve the problem? For example, money affect the games. So you have to write here money and professional soccer team, solution, advantage and disadvantage. Yes, you have to solve. For example, he gives different solution in the article, so you have to write the advantage and disadvantages of the that solution. Okay, and also write your opinion here. Let's move to next exercise. Yeah, next activity. Write what you think. It is your personal response. What do you think, and what other sports have wealthy team and poor team? Do they have the same problems described in reading one? For example, some one is wealthy and the other one is poor. So do they have the same problem? You have to go to reading one and answer these questions. No, I think they don't have same problem, but you have to mention here. Then we will again, once again, it is talking us about taking notes. Yeah, whenever we listen and read, we take notes like main ideas, sporting ideas, and important names, dates, and numbers. We write, so so to remember it. Yes, to make to summarize it. Take notes on reading one. Read paragraph 3 in reading one. Yes, page 71 and 2. Also, you have to solve these. Yes. Okay, let's move to next page. Yes, here we have reading 2. You have technology, the technology advantage. What are the advantages of the technology in the modern games? First of all, we have to read the vocabulary, new vocabulary. You have to look at vocabulary and note down how many words do you already know, the meaning of how many words do you already know. So then you have to go and match the words with the not definition, but here are the words and you have to put the words in the blanks. Here, for example, number one is artificial. Artificial mean not original. Something is copy, or something is fabricated. Yeah, artificial, not original. Then we have ban. Ban mean to stop something, officially say that something is not allowed. For example, during corona threat, we are not allowed to go out. It is a ban to go out, to stay home. Yes. Then we have the word energy. Energy mean power or strength or ability to do something, energy. Yeah. Then we have the word equipment. This is noun. Equipment, tools. For example, you use things that are needed to do particular activity. Yeah, things that are needed. Yeah, tools, car tools. Yes. Then we have the word invent. Invent mean to make something for the first time. Who invented computer? Yeah, invent, it's verb, make something for the first time. Then we have performance. Performance mean your performance, ability to express something. Yeah, good or bad, your performance on the stage. Yes, the thing we do. How is my performance? How is your performance? Then we have the word reason. Reason mean the cause of something. Yeah, why something happened, what is the reason, why did you do that? Then we have the word technology. You know the meaning, the modern the invention of modern science is called technology. So you have to read these sentences and fill in the blanks with appropriate word from the uh, this box, from the given box. For example, the first one, airline companies agreed to space smoking on airplane many years ago. Now smoking is not allowed. Something is not allowed mean, what do you think? Is ban. Yes, so not allowed mean ban. So same is the case, we have to do with the other sentences. You have to finish this exercise, yes, and share the answer with your teacher, and also ask your teacher to show the answer key. Yes, review the reading, and then when you finish it, we will move to activity B. Go online. No, it's C. Preview the reading. Read the first paragraph of the first sentence. Read first paragraph of the first sentence, yes, of each supporting paragraph, and last paragraph. What do we need? The first sentence of each supporting paragraph and the last paragraph. What would be the best subtitle? So you have to read, for example, where here, yeah, here you have to read this first paragraph all complete from here to here, and then read first paragraph of first line of each paragraph, yeah, and then also read the last paragraph completely, and then you can guess the meaning, I mean the topic of the here. Choose which is the best topic. You have to do this, and then we finish and show the answer to your teacher. Then we have to move to next page, yes. So you have to rearrange, yeah, rearrange the sentences. For example, if you read the first sentence is about athlete always look for ways to improve performance, yes. So this is first, so you have to read all the paragraphs and number it. For example, what will be number 2? Some improvements are good, sports become easier and safer. Maybe it is not, so you have to read the article and number it 1 2 3 4 according to the article in sequence, in order. When you next is, let's move to exercise C. Answer these questions. So we have some question. What are some people why are some people concerned about technology in sport? Yes, people are concerned, so you have to answer this question. What are the advantages of full body swimsuit? Yeah, advantage. And you have to read the article again and answer this question shortly, yes. Then we have next exercise, that is activity D. You have to read the statement about the graph on page 79. Write T for true and F for false. Yeah, go to yes, about this, yeah, 2000 speed of Faskin introduced, yes, 50 seconds, 54 seconds. So swimsuit has this effect, yeah, swimsuit. So you have to write the graph show the fastest time for women swimmer between 1990 and 2010 is, yes, go, maybe yes, yeah, it is true or false, yes. And also number 2, the slowest time in 2003, and the fastest time was in 2009. Yes, go back to this graph and respond here. No, it's not true, so you have to move and go back on page 79 and solve this exercise. After you finish this, you have to move to activity. Discuss these questions with a partner or in a group. You have some swimmer were in favor of the new swimsuit material. List 3 reasons swimmer might be in favor of the material. Yeah, the good material swimsuit matter because they are much protected and they are safer. So it depends. So next, right, what do you think? You have to write the response. Yes, think of sport you enjoy doing and watching. For example, if you like football, soccer, how was technology changed the sport of equipment 50 years? Yeah, you have to write football 50 years ago and football today. Think about reading 1 and 2 as you discuss these questions, then choose one question and write a response. Yeah, you have to choose one question and write your response. In the Olympic game, competition should be fair. Do you think they are? What can make a competition unfair? Yes, you have to do this according to you, the reading. Then the final topic of this unit is using the dictionary. Yeah, for example, when you use dictionary, we have different meaning of one word. Yeah. For example, here financial, connected with money, the business. Yes, connected with money. And also if you use this word compete, sometime it happens that we have one word but it is used in different ways with different, when we use it with different preposition, so it gives different meaning. For example, compete mean to take part in a game or a competition, so to win the game. So we have different phrasal verbs. We will compete in is a one word. Yeah, and also the always used to compete with is another word. Yes, uh, compete against is another word. So it when we use the one word with different phrase, different preposition to make phrasal verb, they give different meaning. You, so you have to which preposition are used with the verb compete, which preposition are used in these phrases. For example, it might be used compete in, compete with, compete against, and yes, also the word compete, competing for. So you have to look at the dictionary, different meaning, and complete this exercise. uh, Compete or with a person, compete space the championship, compete for, compete each other, compete with each other. Yes, then finally we have the exercise here. Use the dictionary to answer the question, what part of speech is word responsibility? Yes, responsibility and responsible. It's noun, it's adjective. You have to write what part of speech. The word expert is noun. What part of speech can it be? Noun and maybe adjective. So you have to solve this exercise and show it to your teacher.